Sometimes you want a little creamy, dreamy, frozen sweet treat. Leave it to Shannon Smith to bring us all of that goodness.
And how appropriate, if I were a fruit, I would be a banana, because I'm a little bananas. It's so good to see you, beauty. I love you so much. Well, you know what? I jumped when they said I got the chance to be on the air with you, because we used to have many early mornings passing like ships in the night. And you are the perfect person to have this, because let's face it, the weather is hot out there.
It is.
And this time of night, maybe you're running to that refrigerator. Maybe you're looking for that snack. Maybe you're getting that hankering. You got that hangry feeling coming on. Well, Yonanas, which, by the way, actually officially launched at HSN over a decade ago. Better price than when it even launched.
Wow.
And, isn't that crazy? Better price than when it even launched over a decade ago. This is all about taking fresh or frozen fruit and basically creating a soft serve treat that is the consistency of like almost like a gelato or a soft serve.
Or like a sorbet.
Or a sorbet.
You guys, this is on demand at home in seconds for $34.99. You know how many families can't get ice cream?
You better believe
or any type of froyo for their entire family at $34.99?
I know. And do you know how economical this is? I mean, let's be honest. We are all watching our pennies at the grocery store. And bananas, now at my grocery store, it's about 39 cents a pound. But do you realize how much you would spend for gelato or a smoothie bowl?
Yep.
Easily $10, $14, $15. And when you look at this, you know, the thing is, you guys were talking about that juicer. Look, I defy you. Tell me that there is no dairy in there.
Wait, but you didn't churn that.
No.
You weren't like hand churning it. It didn't have to sit and, you know, freeze overnight. You took frozen fruit, and to your point, no added sugar, no dairy, and you're still getting a creamy, delicious treat. I do like that you've got some extra toppings over there. So if I wanted to sweeten it up a little bit, I could. If you want to be a little decadent,
I mean, you certainly can, and certainly here in Florida, because I know for a lot of us out there, I mean, this is that time of year where we take those family vacations, just jazzing it up a little bit.
I think I could take my Yonanas with me on the road.
I think you should.
I think I should. Well, here's what you need to do. You need to choose a color for your Yonanas. We do have it for you in red. We have it for you in this mint. We also have it in coral, and then we have it for you in the white. Shannon, when I was researching this, I was like, okay, $11.66, free shipping and handling, but then I read the reviews.
Aren't they great?
Huge customer pick. There's over 300 reviews on this.
Well, and that's just it. You don't stick around for over a decade unless you're doing something right. And what's so cool about this, actually what I'm doing for you right now, is here in Florida, we are known for that happiest place on earth. And have you ever stood in line for that famous pineapple whip thing?
Yep.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, do you know you could do that great little pineapple whip at home, not standing in line? And by the way, because I know what an animal lover you are, this is also great for your fur babies.
Is it really?
It's perfect, because a lot of times pets have difficulty with dairy, and this means that they can get that little kind of creamy treat.
Can I try?
Now, you know what I didn't do, which I should have?
What?
I was going to be on the air with Guy later, and do you know I did rum-soaked pineapple and then coconut milk ice cubes? Because we're going to talk about how there's no rosé left behind. Is that not like the best? Can you believe that there is no dairy in there? Isn't that insane?
You had to have snuck something in here.
I know. Is that crazy?
It's so delicious.
You know my favorite part, because you know I've got dexterity issues. Basically, there's one button. There's no crazy things to turn on. It's literally just 5 pieces.
Okay.
This just literally clicks on, clicks off, clicks on, clicks off, and then it just unscrew it, and you rinse it off underneath your dish or under your tap water. Or, I mean, honestly, top rack dishwasher safe. And by the way, you do not have to use bananas. So if you wanted to use a denser fruit like peaches or mangoes.
I love mango sorbet.
Aren't they great? Like a mango sorbet.
Yes.
Add a little raspberries. So you can do anything and everything that you want. And remember, yes, the bananas give it like a little extra creaminess. That's what gives it almost that dairy-like consistency. But remember, it is actually a better price than when it launched over a decade ago. This was a late-breaking edition, and you're going to get that creamy,
oh my gosh,
juicy.
this is so good. Now I've tried them all.
Good?
It's so delicious, and I love that it's on demand. Because when you get that hankering,
Yes.
when you're like, you know what, I want a little something sweet, but man, I don't want to go and get that candy, or I don't want to eat that cookie, or I don't want to have that bowl of cereal late at night. If you have frozen fruit, it could even be your bagged frozen fruit, you know, that you can already done pre-frozen. You just pop this in the Yonanas and you let it do all the work. Look how creamy and dreamy. And I love that you've done kind of I was gonna say like a rainbow of different flavors, because I don't like just one flavor.
No, all right, well, we're gonna jazz that up a little bit.
I'm gonna jazz it up a little bit.
All right, we're gonna jazz that up a little bit. But you know, we've been pretty healthy so far tonight. How about that place where, you know, I'm from Minnesota, and you know what we get in Minnesota in the winter?
What?
Snow.
Oh.
Yes. Bing, bing, bing. So do you know what you can do? You know how that great little dairy, that princess restaurant, how they've got those stormy desserts?
Yes, those are my favorite ones.
Aren't they great?
Oh, they're my favorite.
I mean, so you can do your own little stormy desserts with no dairy. I have a niece that's very gluten intolerant. So what the crazy thing about this is, yes, it is literally fresh fruit. That's all it is, frozen fruit. You could add your own frosé rosé, which you're gonna do in just a few moments. But you could also, are you more of a peanut butter cup, or are you more of a sandwich cookie girl?
I do both, Shannon. I'm not gonna lie. I'm that girl that asks for the extra toppings, like when you go through.
Oh, you are a woman after my own heart. Seriously.
So it can crunch and go through those little candies and cookies?
By the way, you can use those sandwich cookies. You could put chocolate in here. You could add mint. Wow. So you could do chocolate mint. These are actually the little mint sandwich cookies.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that great?
She's making it things like extra special tonight. This is probably going to be our only show together, so we wanted it to be extra sweet. We also wanted everybody to have desserts at home, customer pick, and it's something that the kids can get involved in. Can you imagine having a little afternoon dessert party when they're just coming back from the beach or the pool, and everybody wants something frozen and delicious? You don't have to hop in the car. You don't have to decide what drive-thru are we going to go through. Oh, who can have cookies? Who can have milk? Everybody can create their own special treat at home, and this is on free shipping and handling, and as Shannon mentioned, the same price, if not better, than when it launched 10 years ago. And that is our special treat for you at home. So you just choose one of the colors. We have it in the white, the coral, the red, and we also have it in the mint. The red is in the lead. Are you surprised?
I am not shocked to hear
I know you're not.
I mean, honestly. Now, what's so cool is I actually do like a little breakfast. Like, it's almost like having ice cream for breakfast. Now, remember, there's no dairy. What I do is I actually coat the bananas like with a little cocoa or espresso.
That's what I was thinking.
And then put it through with a little espresso, and then
wait, what is that?
a little affogato.
No
it's like a little affogato that you'd never, ever, ever have to feel guilty about. Isn't that crazy? Now, again, you can do just your frozen fruit. It's entirely up to you. You can garnish it. You can have some fun. So you can even make your own little banana splits out of this. But we say no zin left behind.
Sorry. I mean, for the people at home that want to know,
taking one for the team.
Yeah,
right?
It's tough. It's 12:55 in the morning.
Right, it's a tough job, right? But again, whether you're adding a little espresso, that's like that sandwich cookie.
Oh my goodness.
And you can do, again, whether it's preservative-free, no sugar added. I think the sandwich cookies are actually my favorite.
For sure.
And remember, as healthy as you want, gluten-free, no added sugar. So if there is somebody out there who does have maybe, you know, sugar sensitivities, this is perfect. Now, this is something that we were going to do for Guy in the afternoon, but is
he going to be mad at me?
I know.
I don't want Guy to be mad at me.
Well, you know what? I might come in and just make cocktails for his party.
Okay, you should.
You know, I could. I've been known to do that before, you know.
Listen, I go wherever Shannon goes because I know that's where the fun is going. What is that?
That is a little frozen rosé. So there's there's a ton of recipes that come with this, by the way.
Okay.
And this is not in the recipe booklet, but whether it's your Chardonnays, whether it's your rosés, you could also, by the way, freeze orange slices, put orange and banana, and then pour a little orange liqueur over, like for a baby shower. Well, maybe not for the mother-to-be, but
for everybody else, house attending.
She's going to want that drink later.
How about the bridal shower? We'll do the bridal shower.
Yeah, exactly. For the bridal shower.
So a lot of these recipes you're saying are in this recipe book. So you're getting 36 recipes, and I love that it's so easy to get started, so easy to clean. So whether you are a gelato, a sorbet girl, you like strawberries, you like blackberries, you want to make those very fancy morning frozen smoothie bowls, you could do that. I mean, I will tell you, the last time I went to a little smoothie bowl shop,
oh, I know,
it was like $18.
Isn't it crazy? I know, it's so insane. And remember, as you're looking at this, I just want to remind you again, that's frozen fruit. Now, we did add the little frozen rosé cubes to this.
Smell the rosé.
I know, right? I told her, you know, late night, it's, you know, it's after 5 o'clock, so why not? But it really does look like there is actually dairy in that.
But there's not.
There's
so it's
none.
It's really the technology that Yonanas. So it's creating that creamy, dreamy frozen treat, which, by the way, I don't know about you, but sometimes it's more than just, oh, I want something sweet. It's the texture in my mouth that really is going to be like, oh, that is delicious, that's decadent, but you can control the ingredients. So if you're somebody who's lactose intolerant, or maybe you only do, you know, certain fruits, or you don't love chocolate, like, you can create anything that you want to. Red is most popular. We have it in the mint. We've got the coral that Shannon has gone back to, and we also have it in the white. Everybody gets the sale price, and everybody gets free shipping and handling. It's under $12 to get it home and try it. Shannon, what I think everybody right now, I mean, you know, it's June. This is the perfect time of year to get it home. You have 30 days. Make as many sweet treats as you want to, morning, noon, and night. Doesn't matter. Nobody's going to judge you, right?
It's true.
We won't.
I mean, we're in a don't ask, don't tell policy.
That's right.
When it comes to snacking, especially this time of night, where you have that hangry, you want something sweet. And remember, it is frozen fruit. That's what it is. Now, you can make it a little decadent and do a little more of the strawberry bananas. Now, and remember, you do not have to use bananas. You can do any kind of dense fruit, whether it's the pineapple is pretty good, isn't it? So remember, this is actually an even better value than when it first launched. And honestly, I would try it. Seriously, I think you're gonna love it. And don't forget about for your fur babies. Your fur babies are gonna love that.
That was such an extra added bonus for me, which is really, really nice. And again, it's just fruit. It's literally just fruit. It's that simple, it's that raw. And I think a lot of us, we are looking at our diets. We're trying to pay attention what we're eating. When you buy anything from a store, if it's been packaged, it probably has preservatives in it.
It's true.
And if you're buying, you know, fruit at the grocery store, the farmer's market, and if you freeze it, it's going to be on-demand sweet treats anytime you take your Yonanas out. Easy to clean, countertop friendly. All you have to do is plug it in. You know, I don't need any special buttons. There's no app for this, right, Shannon?
No.
No app? Okay, good, because I don't need another password. I made her laugh.
You did. You always make me laugh. I love you.
Oh, I love you so much, and you've made my tummy nice and happy. All the different things. We love you, Shannon.
Thank you. I love you.
I'm glad we get to see you a couple more times.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You know.